What is up, everybody? This is me trying to sound enthusiastic after a long day at work. I put together a little time-lapse video. We were up at my mother's place, tore down her 50-year-old woodshed, and expanded the parking area. We separated all the metal, took that off to the scrapyard, built a fire, burned all the wood in about 10 minutes, and we're using a loaner machine right here. This is the day or two before my new machine arrived, so the dealer let us have one to use. It has steel tracks, and actually while using it with steel tracks, I started to think that I wanted one with steel tracks. Yeah, I think I loaded out about 1,350 loads with the new dump truck. At least it felt that way. As you can see here, this is where we're cleaning it up to return it. And a new day and a new machine. That's where that tilt bucket really came in handy. So this is a job I could handle by myself when it came to hauling out material. So I gave the guys the day off, and or maybe I did it on a Saturday. I don't remember. But I loaded out, load after load after load that went up to the landing. And then I cut out all the turf and some halfway decent topsoil. Loaded that out, piled it separately. So yeah, the machine spent its first 6 or 7 hours of ownership just loading out fill. But there's so much clay underneath. I cut it down like 8 to 10 inches. And then so we could put fabric in to try to solidify things, because it was ridiculously soaked and spongy. But I cut the ditch out a little bit wider, and I think I made 5 or 6 trips that day. I cut the ditch out in the corner a little bit, gave myself a little more space. Brought the skid steer over finally with the roller and started to get things smoothed up, take a little bit more off. I didn't actually use the laser. I had Brian set it up to make it look like we knew what we were doing. Brian was tasked with putting down the road fabric and was having a little bit of an issue with the wind. I think he finally got it figured out after a while. I think over the course of a couple days, we just worked on this as we had time. Over the course of a couple days, I think we brought in 10 loads of crushed gravel. Brian was relieved when he had a little bit of material to start holding things down. Being my own project, I used scrap fabric from this roll and that roll. So no money in working for yourself. But here's where we took the new dump truck and the new excavator off and got them lettered. And Brian came back and continued to struggle for a bit. I think my dog came at some point, started supervising the operation. You'll see it follow him around. She's not very good at being a vicious guard dog. Oh, Brian. Yep, there's a dog helping him. Constantly in the way. 110-pound German Shepherd. But we pushed out 10 loads and got it graded how I liked it. And the boys raked in the edges and whatnot. And then at the very end, we've got it all rolled and made it look really nice. My mother was happy, and that's what was important. We got a new 10 by 20 shed coming that we're going to put along the ditch. I don't know when it's coming though. Well, anyway, that's it. Appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And I'll catch you on the next one.